Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod, and here we are for day 2 of, before I even say that, take a look at the time here. I'm at 32:55 for days, and I don't know if you do the math much. 365 days in a year times 9 equals 3285. We're 30 days off of the 9-year anniversary for S.C.L. resupply logins. I can't wait. I mean, honestly, not because ooh boy, more presents. I just want to see what it is. That's where my curiosity lies. Anyways, okay, let's go. We are here for Unstable ISO-8, day 2, fully narrated by yours truly. No matter if it's good or bad, probably more the latter. Here we go. Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel has been cited working with some criminal organization in Europe. Get in there and find out what's going on. So, that's an odd team. Oh yeah, we were doing some Echo PvP earlier. Let's first take off the boost. We don't need that for this. And let's just get in there. This is not part of the main part of the game. Let's just go. Do I even want to use him? That seems like overkill. You know what? I'll do what's fun. That's just a really fun person to put in here. Hulkling and Okoye are they're like BFFs in a way. At a secret S.H.I.E.L.D. meeting location. Isn't it always secret? Hey, DC. Okay, we're starting to degrade Hammer's combat capabilities, and we're catching up on the unstable ISO-8 race. But we're also about to open up a new front. There's a rumor that Ms. Marvel's been spotted in several locations around Europe. Well, that's great. We could use her help. Problem is, Carol Danvers hasn't been seen since Osborn took over. She hasn't filed for any vacation time. This Ms. Marvel has been raiding military storage facilities. Not something Carol would do. No, we believe this is another of Osborn's imposters. Next thing you know, he'll be trying to impersonate me. Let's hope not. One is enough. One is enough? I'll take that as a compliment. Take it however you want. Get a team together and find the Ms. Marvel wannabe. If she's after ISO-8, we need to know now. And look, there she is. I see her. She's in my sights. Look, she's almost dead. Look, she's dead. Good to see you, Carol. Please, Peggy, drop the charade. You couldn't possibly mistake me for her. I have assumed her role, but this is a new and improved Ms. Marvel. I lead the Dark Avengers. Did you run that past Bullseye and the rest of the gang? Osborn has no interest in democracy, Peggy. We lead by strength, and you are only beginning to see how strong we are. Director Fury, we engaged the Ms. Marvel imposter. We're unable to positively ID her. You don't have to, Cap. We got her voice print and we matched it to the enemy dossiers on file. That was Carla Sofin. You all know her as Moonstone. We've just gotten a report that she escaped from the vault. We'll be seeing her again. And not just her if Osborn's still recruiting for his goon squad. We have the ISO-8 she was after. It's on its way to the helicarrier. Good work. And Cap, it's just Nick now. I'm not director of S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore. With all due respect, sir, I'll consider you director of S.H.I.E.L.D. no matter what Osborn says. Take my free boosts. Dakin and Yelena. Dakin and Yelena are coordinating shipments of unstable ISO-8 out of Africa. Stop them. Boy, I hope this isn't the message we get to see repeated over and over and over again like yesterday's. Anyways. Should we do the same thing again? That's a little boring, right? I know. But it just gets us through to the, the actual substance. Maybe I should use a different 4-star just to, I don't know, spice it up a hair, a little, a trite amount, maybe. I don't know. Let's put him in there because it's fun. Somewhere in Congo. If it isn't Wolverine's brat and the wannabe Black Widow, I've heard a lot about you two. None of it good. When we're through with you, you won't be alive to say anything to anyone else. Okay, kid, you shot your mouth off. Now hand over the red ISO-8 and save yourself a beating. You're out of jurisdiction, no? Take it up with the UN. Far as I'm concerned, freedom and justice have no borders. Freedom and justice? You ever stop and listen to yourself, Lady Liberty? I know what I believe, and now I'm done talking. So I'm going to let that goon stay alive in the back there, just because I like to see Spidey work. The new Spidey's got fun mechanics, in my opinion. Sort of mechanics that could really spoil a plan, but don't necessarily do a ton of damage. It's kind of like the new 4-star Doc Ock. He's really good at spoiling an entire team strategy, but not about actually killing them, and well, without a long time investment. Oh, too bad, they're already dead. Nice work. I like the crack about the UN. You're not the only one with a sense of humor. I think they learned a valuable lesson today. Not to mess with the stars and stripes? Okay, 2 valuable lessons. The second is that I punch really hard. Too true, my lady. Let's go find some more bad guys to teach. And now for the Mediterranean. There's nothing else here in Unstable ISO-8, right? Right. Nope. Done shaking the globe up. Let's go. Norman Osborn is after rare and highly unstable red ISO-8. Race across the globe against Hammer troops and Dark Avengers to collect this dangerous resource before they can. Oh my god. We're going to see the same text over and over, aren't we? Okay. ISO-8 hoarders. The Magia has been seen stealing red ISO-8 in various locations throughout Europe. We've got 3 goons to go against. With whatever teams we want. Kind of silly. Do I have a fun team to play with? I mean, I could. Maybe. Should I use, like, some charge tile fun teams? Since I got Black Bolt all boosted up here. I don't know, something out in left field-ish. Yeah, I find it really... I want to do this again. It worked yesterday, and I think it was kind of neat. I just put it together out of sheer curiosity. That's the word I meant. And this works better than I would have thought originally. Of course, boosted Black Bolt probably helps, but it's just you get those 2, and then there's tile conversion, and then I guess Storm already did her deal. Oh no, she doesn't do it till the next turn. That's right. So we'll just match these. Okay, there's Black Bolt, there's Storm, there's Dr. Thor. Just passives and... And we'll do it again. I mean, it's kind of... it's kind of fun if you ask me. Like, it's like the game's almost playing itself. Not quite I-Hulk and Okoye, but you know. It's a good charge tile thing. I've been asking forever to get charge tile teams like that, and they're finally doing it. And the fun thing about a charge tile team is that it's not your tiles, it's also the enemy can use it too. So there's a little bit of risk in there that the enemies will take all that AP, or what if the enemy runs a charge tile team? You know, you're giving them ammo as well. I think charge tile mechanics are fun. It's kind of like a different version of web tiles. Okay, heist in Spain. The Magia has been seen stealing red ISO-8 in various locations throughout Europe. Yep, they have. Let's do this again, but with a tile mover on their side now. Just to see if Ragnarok adds any difficulty to the equation. I'm gonna guess that he doesn't, though. Just my hunch. So I'm gonna take those. I think I have plenty of charge tiles out there right now. And he's almost dead. And Black Bolt's going to make it really way too much overkill. There we go. And now that I got all this black stored up, we could just, you know, do this thing. Boop. I don't know. This might be a nice, fun team. I just need to get more covers in Mighty Thor to make it really effective. Let's go over here. Magia in Greece. Hey, look at this text down there. The Magia have been seen stealing red ISO-8 in various locations throughout Europe. The Magia have been seen stealing red ISO-8 in various locations throughout Europe. The Magia have been seen... You get the point? I think we all get the point. Ugh. Anyways. Someone mentioned, though, on a video here of mine that that it is fun to play this one, and the fact that there is so many goons and it is so easy that it's easy to try out new and different outrageous teams because of the way this is structured. There's so many weird goon combinations, but none of them are going to threaten you, so you can play around with different team strategies that you would never feel comfortable doing otherwise. And you know what? I agree. I don't think he said it in so many words, but you know, that's interpretation for you. Okay, and I'll just do that. I don't know, this is kind of fun. What's that, DC? I want a test area. You know what? That's something people have asked for on the forums for quite some time. It's never been like at the top of everyone's list of things they want, but it's been out there in the requests. Something akin to a danger room, whatever they want to call it. I know they've used those terms already. But if they could just get something like that in there where you like maybe have a bunch of different pre-made enemy choices. You just select what sort of enemies you want to go against, and then you know, like a set of maybe like 6 pre-made enemy teams, or a custom option, like choose one of these 6, or custom, you know, build your own enemy team. You set the level numbers and everything, and then you just choose who you want. Go in there, maybe even choose people that you don't have. Like, just let us use anybody and anything so we can play around with ideas. Anyways. Oh, look at the text is different, guys. Coastal piracy. The Magi are pirating red ISO-8 around the Mediterranean. Wow, they broke out a different word. Anyways, it's level 65, so you know what time it is. It's Thanos time. Let's get Thor tenderized. Don't complain, Thor. You like it. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I'll take the 5-star shards. Thank you very much. Next one, Trouble in Paradise. The Magi are pirating red ISO around them. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. We know. Okay, just gonna do that one. And the third one of them, Seaside Caper. Did you know the Magyar are pirating red ISO-8 around the Mediterranean? No way. Scandalous. Okay. So, I'm going to circle back to the original one. We're going to run it a couple more times. We want to get Thor down to half health or less so we can use him later on in the challenge node if we see fit. Which we might. Who knows? So, come on. Colossus, stop punching people for a minute. Let Thanos hurt people. Thank you. Do it again. Get our third hit of it. This is like just turning the speed on here. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Sounded like cookie, but it's clicky. That's what I meant to say. Okay, one more hit over here, and that should do it. That'll bring him down to a good usable value. We'll just do that one. That should be enough. There we go. Okay, so Thor is down in health. Let's go on to the normal nodes now. Dockside deal, 390s, right? Hammer is trying to broker deals with local leaders to smuggle red ISO-8 out of Africa. We should give them a round of applause. They use different text. So let's have fun with some of the powered up peoples, right? Right? Well, first things first, let me look at some of the 4-star powered up peeps. We already know what Kamala Khan can do. We've seen it in action, and she's amazing. Black Bolt, we just watched a couple times. Archangel, if the enemy's not going airborne, there's not a lot of reason to use them. Sorry, Archangel. Beta Ray Bill, come on. Everyone knows how good he is. And Ghost Rider is pretty darn cool too, but he does need a little bit of feeding to help, get started. Anyways, but what about those 4-stars? How about this X-23 with that fun costume? X-23 has this whole thing that okay, for one, her Savage healing is actually really good, but I put it to 3 because it doesn't do damage. Let's face it, damage ends the fight quicker. But the healing is off the wall. Look at that. Every time she, X-23, so she has to be the tank, makes a green, red, or purple match, she heals 6,300 health. It's ridiculous healing. That's the sort of healing that the other Wolverines are nearly jealous of. Almost all of them. But, But I put it down to 3 because it's still 2,700. That's nothing to sneeze at. It's good enough. And then this way, this green does, I don't know, close to 20k damage for 8 green. She's boosted, so, take that with a grain of salt. But it doesn't do its big special fun thing unless you have 9 or more red AP. And then it only then turns it into Berserker Fury. So you don't even get the full fun of the green ability until you get basically a total of 16 green. Get 16 green, and then, casting that second time, you get 2 black strike tiles that are pretty darn strong. Of course, she's boosted again, but still, even without the boost, they are really strong. For 4-star land, let's be fair. And then Tracking Prey. Tracking Prey isn't bad either. It is super expensive at 12, but skip down the text to the last line. Costs 1 AP less for every friendly strike tile on the board. Minimum of 6 AP. That's actually not bad, because you look at the damage it does. 47k! It is boosted, so have it, right? But it's like 20,000 normally. It's ginormous. It's a great trap tile for damage. It is expensive, but team her with someone like Dakin or Wolverine or someone else that makes strikes more commonly. And all of a sudden you have a cheap trap tile. The problem is it has to be matched by the enemy. If it's not matched by the enemy, it doesn't do anything. So that's the problem with this ability, is that you almost waste the AP if you can't guarantee that they're going to match it. If you match the tile, you still do a good amount of damage, and then you create a nice beefy black strike tile of your own, which of course makes your next casting of this cheaper because it's a strike tile that's out there. So It's not a bad kit. She's more defensive because of her Savage Healing, because it takes a long time to get her green and her purple rolling due to cost, due to needing a lot of red in your inventory before you cast the green. But let's see if we can shortcut some of this, right? We'll throw in... This is going to sound silly, but throw in half Thor, because he's going to feed the green and the red, okay? And then we're going to throw in... I can't think of the... You know what? Just because. Let's go down to 3-star land. Dakin. I mean, I could put Rocket in there, but I think the fight will be over way too fast if Rocket's in there and Thor's doing his half Thor passives. I mean, be just a little too much overkill. We kind of want to see the purple come out, which means I'm going to have to actively match purple. So, anyways. I'm sure Bullseye will totally love me actively matching purple, but you know what? Whatever. Every dog gets his day. Has his day. Words, English, language. I almost wanted to match that green, then I realized I'd leave him a match 5 in black, and that's not smart. Not a thing that you should do. I'm just going to let Thor sit in front. He can take a hit or 3 before he has to back off. There you go. Thank you for the strike tiles. This will make the purple cheaper. That was a lot of everything right there. I've almost got enough purple to start going. I didn't even think I had enough strike tiles on here to make it worthwhile. Well, let's get the purple, I guess. Okay, I can cast the purple already. It's a purple trap tile. So the problem is, if it doesn't get matched, it's not going to do anything. And I don't see it easily matchable right now. So we're going to wait till it's able to be matched simply. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Oh, but now the enemy can't move anything. That's a shame. Well, I can still do it though. Remember, it can be matched by the other, the other team to your team to still get an effect. The purples were lined up really nice, game. Don't be like that. Okay, let's throw it out there. Let's do this. Thor, don't... See, look at that. See? And this is why old school trap tiles can't be trusted. All it takes is one simple thing and your plan is gone. Oh well, we got enough green, we got enough red. Let's just end someone's life, right? Right. Whoop. And then we're gonna just hit this tracking prey again because we have the AP for it. I could just do some Asgardian tactics to end his life. There we go. How many strikes do I got out here? Only 318 because it's only Dakin. It's okay. So we have see now it's Berserker Fury, and we will do the damage plus creating 2 black strike tiles. Nice, yay! Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It takes a lot of setup to get her rolling, and to be fair, this game runs pretty fast nowadays. Taking a lot of setup isn't necessarily in everyone's plan, because it's a mobile game. We're not sitting here to look at our screen any longer than we... Well, I say it like we all don't look at our screen a lot every day, but, you get the point. Hammer is trying to broker deals with local leaders to smuggle red ISO-8 out of Africa. It was the same as the last one, wasn't it? Oh well. Okay, so we did X23 for a minute just to play around. How about... Who else is boosted up? Didn't we do Miles yesterday? Yeah, we'll skip to War Machine, because I think we did Miles yesterday. Hey, War Machine, what you got going on? I might use Thor again for you because he feeds red and green. War Machine's not horrible, but He's definitely all offense. He's definitely all old school. He needs AP to power everything. There's really no passives to speak about. His blue is very unique, though. His blue costs 10. It's kind of decently expensive, but remove all enemy invisibility tiles and up to 5 enemy projectiles and then deal some damage. If I put it up to 5, it removes all invisibility and all projectiles and deals 26k damage. It's actually not bad. He's the only character that can flush out Howard the Duck in one move. Howard the Duck can put out, like so many invisibility tiles with that duck duck loose ability of his. And War Machine is the only dude in all of MPQ that's just like, yeah, no, I see you. Anyways, not like Howard the Duck is anyone's worst enemy, but hey, if you ever had a problem with them, War Machine's your guy. Gatling gun. For 8 green, you get to destroy, anywhere from 8 to 10 non-friendly tiles. So in other words, basic tiles, team-up tiles, enemy tiles, right? There's not friendly tiles. In 2 random adjacent rows and deals damage per tile destroyed. It's not bad, honestly. Destroyed tiles do not generate AP or deal other damage. This used to be a countdown. If you haven't been around too long, War Machine used to have this as a couple of countdowns on the board, and when the countdowns went off, then it would destroy tiles around them and do damage. Nowadays, they made it it's cheaper than what it used to be, and it does the damage just straight up, no waiting for it. Thank you for the upgrade. Aerial Assault is cheaper than what it used to be. It still does something very similar, but you'll see, or hear if you're listening. Fortified 4-turn red countdown that does a decent amount of damage. For waiting 4 turns, it's kind of low, to be quite honest, but the extra part is this. While it's on the board, new tiles have a 35% chance of being strength 747, which is kind of funny thinking about it. Attack tiles on War Machine's turn. That's a pretty decent chance of having new attack tiles just join the cause. Obviously, someone with a lot of board shake effects is going to definitely have fun with that. I can imagine if you had Aerial Assault and then you had Hydra Stomper stomping the board to get more of those stomp tiles down. That'd be kind of neat. Not saying it'd be the best combo, but, it's just thematically fun to have these giant robot suits actually, assisting each other. So overall, Aerial Assault being out there while Gatling gun goes off is kind of what you're aiming for. And blue is there just to support you to remove protects and invisibilities and do some damage. Do note that he has a damage on all 3 abilities, so that is actually a nice thing about him. We're going to keep Half Thor out there to try to power up the abilities quicker. And let's see, red and green, huh? Well, let's go back to 3-star land, and I'll just throw into the armor alongside of him. We'll see if we can get more red and green through his yellow. Ooh, there's a match 4. Probably should go for that. And let's match this yellow first. I almost wanted to cast it, but hey, that was rude. I could have used those. Okay, we'll put out 1. And you know what? Even though I only have 1 other yellow tile on the board, I'll still cast it again because that's 4 recharges that could go off in the same turn. I'm not going to cast the green right now because I don't need it destroying potential things and making a cascade that kills my recharges. So we're just going to wait a turn. Maybe 2 turns because, that's the timer. Get 1 more here. Okay, cute, but not. Thankfully, I don't really need Half Thor right now. Okay, so It's fun time. We got 30 red, 25 green, 22 blue. I think we're set, right? So we'll throw out an aerial assault. And we'll throw out an aerial assault. Oh, I can't? Oh, you can't do more than one? Well, guess what? You and I just learned something together. Oh, if one does not exist. That's fair. Okay, Gatling gun. Oh, Bivenom. There's some attack tiles. Gatling gun. Gatling gun. And then we got to scan for intruders or something. Here we go. Boop. Oh, I should probably do it again. Boop. And then finally we'll end our turn. Oh, wait. Can I do something in here? Using your team ups is never a bad idea. Let's put this to that red red countdown of mine to the bottom. That way it's kind of safe down there. There we go. And attack tiles go. Ah, that did the job. So yeah, 3-star Iron Man powering up War Machine is not a bad idea. But then half Thor also giving red, greens, and yellows to the team. I think War Machine was happy in that setup. By the way, you can have your own very own half Thor if you don't have them. You don't need them champed. Just a bunch of covers of green. You just need his green covers. You don't need his red or his yellow to have a half Thor feeding you AP. Obviously, the more covers of green you get, the more AP you get per round. So, just in case you see that and you're like, I want one of those. Knights in Tunisia. Bunch of goons here. Hammers trying to broker deals with local leaders trying to blah, 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 blah. We get it. Who's up next on our list of powered up peeps? We can go with Luke. Those are goons out there. Every time the enemy fires a power, Luke is gonna create a projectile per the defender. So create a black strength blah projectile whenever the enemy fires a power. If he's in front, reduce a random enemy special tile by, you get the point. I could also bring it on up because he'll remove a random enemy attack, strike, or projectile, but I have a hunch that they're never going to get to make one. His yellow is, it's 8, it's not too expensive. Fortifies some friendly special tiles, deal damage for each fortified friendly special tile on the board. If Iron Fist is out there as an active ally, create a strength blah projectile first. Not a bad deal. And then a bunch of fiddle faddle, deal a ton of damage for a pretty heavy cost of 13 red, or even more damage if there's no enemy strike, protect, or attack tiles on the board. Since we're using Luke Cage, let's go on and use Danny Rand. Don't sound so excited. Sorry, he's a little underwhelming for me, but he does support them. They do have abilities that go together. And once again, I'm going to keep half Thor in there because feeding them and keeping the game rolling, I think is good for everybody here. You get to see the results faster. So, see, it just feeds the ability so much quicker, so we can see why they would actually work together or why not. So if I wanted to right now, I could just do this. And I would get a strength blah projectile first. So I would deal a little bit of damage via that. But do I do that or should I wait? I think I should wait. You might wonder why I would wait, but it's for this. Here he goes. Bloop, defender. Because they'll fortify them and then deal the damage. So if I wait another turn, I'll probably get another one. Not another turn yet. Kind of thought that would have been it. Well, I can do this blue to get a strike tile out there. There we go. Deals damage, then if there are more than one enemy remaining, gain 4 black. Otherwise, Danny refocuses and strikes again to deal more damage. If Luke Cage is an active ally, which he is, his attack ignores all enemy projectiles. Unfortunately, there's none of that to deal with, but I mean, let's just do it anyways. There we go. Now we can fire off that yellow and feel good about it because all that fortification will go to use. So, here we go. Fortify 3 friendly special tiles, which we have 3 out there, and it's going to deal damage for each one, and then it's going to create a strength projectile first. So we're going to get like 18, close to 20,000 damage, but you'll see. There you go, see? 19k. And if I do it again, it's going to do even more. Look at that. Now that it's just us and this guy, the bunch of Fiddle Faddle is going to come out for 42k and just kill him. Boop. Thanks, Thor, for speeding it up. I mean, obviously we could have just played it through without Thor, but we just had to gain the AP in such a more longer amount of time. And, I don't know. As they say, ain't nobody got time for that. And I do also understand that, hey, I'm playing with teams that people would generally not use. I mean, if you want to rush through, we have a ton of different teams for that. So, let's move on to the essentials. Blade, the Daywalker. We got Hitman, Thug, Hitman here, huh? The Mega are raiding red ISO-8 stashes throughout Africa. Okay. Was there anything more over here we wanted to play with? I'm not quite sure about it. I don't see anyone. Not really. What's that green do? Oh, that's right. That's what it does. It's the passive that actually does the thing. Ah, boy. I mean, Night Stalker is not bad for stealing AP, dealing a little bit of damage to start. Keeps their AP low on some stuff. And this isn't horrible, because you make a really strong attack tile, as long as you have some strikes out there for it. But, yeah. I wonder if we can use Hulkbuster's blue to make more red on the board to make Blade happy. We could do that. Maybe like put in come on, show your face. Cyclops as well. We'll use Cyclops' yellow to make more red tiles. We'll use Iron Man Hulkbuster's blue. Did I say yellow? Use his yellow to make more red. Use his blue to make more red. And then Blade is going to use all that red and just, you know, go to the bank. Let's go with, well, we said blue and we said yellow. Let's get it rolling, right? I see those match 3s and 4s and whatnot up there, but we're aiming for the AP that we want right now because, well, to be quite fair, we're not going to get anywhere unless we get the AP. So we'll do this because we're going to get some blue out of it. No blue or yellow available. Doesn't that figure? Do a little bit of cascading to knock some tiles loose. Well, we got some strikes out there, so this should be a beefy attack tile. Now we just don't want to match it. See, not bad. Not a bad attack tile. You know, 3-star realm. And yeah, he's boosted, but still. Yellows and blues. None of it really coming up. I guess I'll just match that for now. There we go. There's some yellow. This yellow is going to go off and it's going to cascade away my attack tile. How annoying is that? I guess I could just, I don't know, do that to make sure it doesn't happen that way. So I still kept my attack tile. Yay! Okay. So, turn the team ups into reds. And then turn the greens into reds. We have plenty of reds now. We have 19 red. We could use this to spend some of it. We're going to do, let's see, 1,000 per. We have 19 of it, so 19,000 damage. Not to mention the strikes, which are added in for another, it's only 510, but it's something. Or we could spend 10 of it and just do 4,500. That doesn't seem like an optimal use of our AP. So we'll do this. Boop. Just poke him right in the nose. Okay. Need some more blue. A lot of purple out there. Maybe we should do something about that. I'll take the yellow to start though. Okay, more stealing of AP. Not a bad thing in this case. How much blue do we need? 4 more blue. How much yellow do we need? More yellow, period. This guy's got his sniper rifle he's about ready to take out. Yikes. That's gonna stink. Well, it's not gonna kill any one of us. It's just gonna hurt a lot. So we can't let Cyclops take it because he'll die from it. Blade will be fine though. So here you go, Blade. See, he's fine. Gets right back up. Hulkbuster could take this cheap shot hit. He's fine for it. Or covering fire. My bad. And then we're going to turn those greens to reds. And then we're going to punch him in the face. Boop. Fun times. Theoretically, you could have combined Blade with X-23. Blade feeding all those strike tiles to X-23 would make that purple trap really cheap. Of course, the enemy would never match it because they're goons, but then you could just match it yourself and still do the damage, making more strikes. Just, another way of thinking. Next up, She-Hulk Origin. The Maggie are pirating a red ISO-8 around the Mediterranean. Ooh, a little bit of different text, just a hair different. She-Hulk plays with projectiles. We've been through this. She also knocks someone airborne, but we can't do anything with it with Archangel. We tried that yesterday. We really did. Order of operations and everything be damned. So, but projectile play can be fun. Obviously Beta Ray Bill comes into play here for that, but I'm going to do something a little different. Yellow, blue, green. Carolina Dean really loves projectiles. Did you know that? Look at this. When for 6 yellow, create 3 strength 64 projectiles for every runaway on our team. Create 2 additional projectiles. Create a countdown that creates a projectile each turn. And then there's her passive. If there are 5 or more friendly projectiles on the board at the start of her turn, she removes her Rising Sun countdown and converts 3 protects to strikes. Okay? And then the green just does team damage. I say all this because now that we have Projectile Maker, we go over here and we get, what was it? Purple, blue, yellow? And get her friend Nico to power those protects up. because when the protects turn to strikes, they will be just as powerful. So, fun times. Let's go. I'm not saying this is going to necessarily win the day, but I've got a good feeling about it. Let's just say that much. We'll do a little bit of this, because we do need Nico to get hit so the blood may shed. That sort of thing. There you go. So now Nico's powers are different and better. Actually, I'm going to take that blue and let them hit her again. There we go. Take some purple here. Thank you. Got a bunch of protects out there already. Thank you, heroic defense. Do I do the purple now? I'm thinking we do, because Nico's ready to go off on that. Okay, so now we can do trifecta, which makes one of each. Fun times, coming right up. Oh, I got rid of my attack tile. That was no fun. It's okay. I'll just make more projectiles. Because, you know, she creates 3 strength projectiles for every runaway on her team, which she counts as 1, and then Nico counts as 1. So that was 7 we just made. Nico, get back in front, please. I wanted the blue is really what I wanted. Because now I can put her in front with, well, not in front, up in the air. And, well, you'll see. That wasn't fair. I didn't want your godlike power right then. Lame. Whatever. Anyways, Mystical Affinity, power them up. Sunset Strip transforms them. Now we have some 1000 strength strike tiles. Oh yeah, I forgot about Yeet. She flings a piece of rubble from the current battle. Deals damage to the enemy and damage to the enemy team. Both increase by 10% for every red AP over 9, consuming the additional AP. Almost makes me want to save up. I don't know if it's worth it. It might be. Increased by 10% for every red AP over 9. Well, let's do some quick math here. 10% of 1300 is 130, okay? So we're spending 9 to do 1,300, which I think that's a little more than, well, it might be more than 130. Let me see. Let's see. 1305 divided by 9. We're really getting 145 damage per. But if it's increased by 10%, that's 130 on top of that. So it's about the same. It's 1,435. It's almost the same. Almost. You know, the value per red. I think we'll just save it though. Since it's about the same, might as well save it. See how big the yeet can get. I mean, unless it's going to kill someone. If it kills someone, then we're just firing it, you know. Yellow. More yellow. You can stop with that anytime now. Hey, I need some of those. More team spirit. Protection is good. Sure, take more yellow. Stop ruining my protections. Okay. So, hat trick. Strength, protect, and attack tile. Nice. Okay. Now, do I do this to go up and make more strikes? Which would basically put Nico in the line of fire here? I'm thinking I kind of have to. I mean, I don't have to, but I need this to be over sooner, though. This thing is going to kill Nico, though. Unless we have enough... Do we have enough protection to block for it? Well, we do block almost 3,000. I guess we have to just trust in it? Oh, wait. She doesn't benefit from protects, does she? Friendly projectile strength is increased by 20%, but they have no effect on Nico. Oh, that is right. Yeah, she's dead. I just happened to think about that. I'm like, wait a minute. Something was off about that comment. Well, not much to do about it here. I just guess we'll go into Sky and try to get as much we can out of this situation. Yuck. Bye, Nico. It's been fun. You've actually been helping. Yikes. Oh well, it's down to She-Hulk and Carolina. This just shows that you can't play with just all 4 stars that you want to play with. You gotta do some meta stuff here, I guess. That's okay. Too bad you didn't have this earlier, Carolina. Could have used this green to heal your buddy. Oh well. She can't hear me, can she? Well, Rags is dead, which is good. I wish this yeet would kill him, but it's not enough. Devour. Oh, demolition. That could be fun. We'll do that. And then maybe he'll match that black. Hey, enough of that crap. Thank you. That's cool. Got rid of the goon. Thank you, Nick Fury's demolition. One of the few trap tile abilities I still really enjoy playing with, because even though you can't control where they go, it's pretty solid. It does a good job. Team Spirit? Yeah, I don't really have a choice, do I? The other one's not there anymore. Should we yeet him now? Let's just yeet. Wow. Wait, what? Why did I do that much? Wait. 1,305 damage to the enemy. 454 damage to the enemy team. Both increased by 10% for every red AP over 9. What? Why did it do like 8,000? I only had 4 AP over 9. I had 13 total. I don't know if this math is correct. How many strikes do I got here? Oh, wow. Oh, wait a minute. Does it add that in and then do the 10%? Was that what it was doing? So if you had like this plus 3,000 extra on top of it, so you're talking like, 4,300. And then the extra damage to the enemy team. Oh my lord. If that adds strike damage on top of that, on top of both of those numbers, and then the 10% increases afterwards, that's pretty good. I'm just guessing here, but I think that's what it was doing. I just learned a thing about yeet. Anyways. Something to remember. Okay, let's move on. Need to wrap these things up. I'm still currently on the clock technically, guys, so, gotta wrap it up. Kamala Khan, Origin, the Magyar pirating red ISO-8 around the Mediterranean. Ooh, Eddie Brock Venom means if you're using projectiles, they mean nothing. He makes those projectiles worth 0. Well, worth 1, but you get the point. We are going to use Kamala Khan. And, well, let's just see how much Eddie Brock really matters here. Let's put in Beta Ray Bill, and let's put in Polaris, And we'll see how much he really matters. I won't try to target him and kill him first. You know, I want to see how much he really affects the battle here. I kind of already know, but at the same time, you guys want to know, right? Right. I mean, come on. You don't want to know. I mean, even, and I guess a good test, not a test, but like a good way to see the strength is against such juggernauts. Like, is this really good? Is it worth it? My beta ray is champed, so I'm not going to try to use his scuttlebutt because I don't think that's a fair assessment of power. However, I'm not going to be that silly. We're going to use Clash the Worthy. It's going to get more projectiles on the board, so Eddie Brock can make them worth nearly nothing. Do it again. Oh wait, superhero time. Boop. That makes more protects from each shatter. And then we'll do that just to get more of them out there. So right now, Eddie Brock's green is going to cost like 7 when it normally costs like 12. Yep, 7. It normally costs, I want to say 12 green, but it's 1 less for each enemy tile on the board. So, yep, see give and take. Projectiles, strength is reduced by 50%. They don't have it at 5, in other words. When it's at 5, it's like they're down to just 1. Matches deal more damage, but certain matches against him deal more damage. It's one of the only points of the game that they give it like a almost Pokemon-like appeal, where like, oh, fire type does more damage against leaf type, you know? So, can I be honest? I kind of wish they did it with more of the abilities in the game, more of the characters. Like, you know, this is magnetic damage. This is good against Iron Man. And then you'd have like a version of Iron Man that's the plastic suit. So like he's immune to that or something. You know, play with more of the dynamics. I thought that'd be kind of neat, but whatever. It's too late for that stuff now, probably. Let's throw this stun out there. Even though we don't need to, I still want to keep Eddie Brock around. I just want more tiles to embig and bash. That's a verb now. Yeah, well, you're done. I had too much blue and green laying around. What do you want me to do? Not use it? I avoided you at all costs, Eddie. I did. But you didn't do anything about it. Pretty solid team. And she's not even champed for me. Okay, last ones. The big old challenge node. Magia in motion. The Magia are pirating red ISO-8 around the Mediterranean. Swear there's an echo in here. Kingpin, Sentry, and Dakin. It's not a hard node. Their whole point here, obviously, is to try to make a bunch of strikes powering up Sentry's green and his red, because those are actually really strong abilities when powered up to this level. And if he has those countdowns out, Kingpin's black is can have a chance to delete them or take them away or whatever, and do a ton of team damage as well. It's not bad ideas. It's just it all takes a lot of AP, so you could probably kill him before it happens. Since it's all revolving around strike and countdown tiles, I kind of want to see if this works. Yes, I'm going back to this well. Yes, I want to see if this just ruins their day. And since Dakin's in there, I'm going to leave him for last because he's going to help, you know, be fodder for this. Here we go. Give me some AP. Oh, good. Let's give them a match 5. They need that. It's the poor computer never gets those. What a poor computer. There we go. We'll just strike that from everything that just happened. Let's see. Give me that. And I feel like this is fun. if not ridiculous. So she's not that strong yet in my roster, but I feel like there's something going on here, you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a lot of special tiles out there. Uh-oh, I'd be a shame if Dr. Thor just showed up and started deleting things. We'll just put those out there. Wow, it just all those thugs just went away. It's kind of crazy how that works. Destroy all tiles of that color. I mean, I don't have any use for purple, really, right? That could be fun. What's this Whisper gonna do? Oh, geez, that deals a lot of damage. Deals 69,000 to the enemy team, but I have to at least 5 in all colors. God, I'm only 3 red and 3 blue away. I feel like that would be fun, wouldn't it? Shouldn't I just go for that? Let's go for that. I could go for that. Ooh, well, hey, I got it now. So, I mean, has anyone seen the animation for it? I don't remember if I have. If I have, it's been a while. Okay. All my AP is going out right now. Just because we want to see this. I mean, that's fun, right? Can't tell me that's not fun. I mean, you could, but I think you'd be lying. I probably should turn the animations back off, huh? Doop, doop, doop. There we go. And we got extra AP lying around. Let's just throw those out there. There we go. Well, that was neat, right? That worked out pretty cool. Ahem. And I'm going to stop it there for now. I'm going to go back through, like I say, I'm going to do every time. Hit every node at least up to 3 times so I get the full progression rewards. You should do the same as well if you want to get all those 5-star shards from running shield clearance level 10. Not to mention all the cover rewards and everything else to go with it. Just an added thing I want to mention here. I ran yesterday's video around this time period, maybe a little later in the day. Today's video, well, now-ish, but I say this because tomorrow's will not be around the afternoon. It will definitely be in the evening. I actually have to do some work, some real work. I got to be in my office doing things, and will not be available till late in the evening. So after I put my kiddos to bed, I will run the last day of Unstable ISO-8. Okay? So thank you very much for watching. Thanks for stepping in here with me, DC. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Later, y'all.